30, 35, 40 to the far sideline. He's going 40 to the 50. And saying out of bounds. Let's see where they spotted at. Caleb Chapman on the run back. And they're going to.
No, it's on the
49. I'm sorry. Yep. Found some blockers there, Coach, and just went down the far sideline and.
Yeah.
But now we got three receivers to the left side, two to the right, man in motion, left to right. You know, actually doesn't go into motion, goes in the running back position as an extra blocker. Webb under a lot of pressure, and looks like it bobbled through his hands, but able to catch it. I didn't see it hit the ground. Is that down to the 45-yard line, or did it?
I think Adam has that headset down there.
Looks like a bobble would be 2nd down and 10.
Yep, they apparently it did drop.
Yes, he's talking, but is it that
It looked like they, Mike, were looking for a little screen pass right there.
he can hear you, he just can't talk back.
Three receivers to the left side. Webb back to pass, looking, quick safety valve caught at the 45 up to the 40, and out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Just a quick little safe screen pass over to the right side.
That was to number 1, Marcus Gary.
So to the 35-yard line, fresh set of downs for Cartersville. Again, three receivers to the left side. Webb's in the shotgun. And that number 1, quick as a hiccup, through the line, across the 25 for the first down. Marcus Gary just a quick finding a hole through there, and he's got the first down already.
Yeah, they were 3 wide with a 1-back set, Mike, and that was very effective.
So 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Now Webb's looking to the sideline, gets the play. Gary moves over to his left of Webb. Webb, quick out pass, caught number 12. We'll get his name in just a minute, to the 20, 15, and still in bounds down to the 10-yard line. He got near the sideline and quick jump back inside, got another yard or two. And they're going to, this is 1st and goal, about near the 9. This Cartersville team is just little quick hitters.
Well, they've mixed it up, Mike, and they've gone to 3 different people.
Two receivers to the right side. Webb's going to hand it off, and Dexter Fitzpatrick right there plugging up the hole on the tackle, and it looks like maybe a yard gain, but that's it. 2nd and goal from the 8. Three receivers to the right side, 1 left. Webb. Hard snap count, but nope, now he's looking to the sideline, getting the play. Calling it out to his men. Looking to throw. Fires. Caught and dives into the end zone. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. Touchdown number 23, and that is Caleb Chapman again for the touchdown. An 8-yard pitch and catch for the score. And like last week, LaGrange gave up an early drive on down the line, but then it was really close. The extra point attempt is up, and it's good. Timeout on the field with 10:07 left to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more, because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for, So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Number 3.
Valdez. And we're back again here at Weinman Stadium. Valdez Taylor with a return out near the 20-yard line. That was a 6-play drive for Cartersville, going 49 yards. T. Webb to Dennis on the touchdown. Oscar Hernandez with the extra point and with the kickoff. And it's 7-0 already in favor of Cartersville. Ball spotted about the 19-yard line. Granger's trailing by 7. And just looks like a handoff to Larocco to the left side, but not much going there, Coach.
No.
About a 2-yard loss.
Had a quick pitch to the left, Mike, and they caught us about a yard deep. Maybe 2.
Oh, I was hoping this scoreboard here on the right would show down and distance and whatnot, but it's not. We're having a hard time seeing the scoreboard based on where it's at. But the ball spotted 17-yard line. High snap. Charles gets it down, hands it off, and just some swarming defense plugging up the gaps. And Larocco not able to get far at all. Maybe back up to about the 18-yard line looks. So 3rd down and 12. Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. Ogletree on the near side. Bradfield on the far side. Crawford in the shotgun. Quick pass caught. Ogletree. But he gets only to the 20-yard line, and that is it. There is a flag. And let's see what the white hat says. I didn't see the movement. He's holding.
Mike, it looks like they had a holding call, of course, and they declined the penalty. It's 4th down.
So 3 and out for LaGrange.
Ball's on the 22-yard line.
And Kuhn back to punt. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Good snap. Got the punt away. And it is going to bounce, take a Granger roll to the 36-yard line where it will come to rest. 1st and 10 for Cartersville. 7-0 Cartersville with 8:20 left to go here in the first quarter. And Coach, last week the Grangers went off to a slow start, but was able to hold tough. Slow start here so far. Let's see how the defense.
Well, all the years I've watched great defenses, we've had a tendency to bend and sometimes break early, but now it's time to make some adjustments and see if we can slow it down just a little bit.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Rangers down by 7. Webb waiting for the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off, and a good stop right up the middle. He'll get about 3 yards on the carry, but that's it. But a good stop by Dexter. To about the 38-yard line, so a gain of 2.
Yep.
Dexter showing the skill that a lot of folks has worn the number 2 for LaGrange has had. Back to pass, Webb looking, floats one. Oh, nice catch. Just went up and got it. Number 18 for Cartersville. That's a Jackson Lowe. He just jumped up and got it.
Yeah, that was an interesting play. It didn't appear that the pass was going to be there, and he made a good play.
To the Granger 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, he didn't have to jump far. It looked like he's 6'5" is what he's listed at here, and he used every bit of it to get up there and get it. Rolling out to his right is Webb, 1st and 10. Looking. Nobody there. He's going to keep it himself and go out of bounds. Called about the 44-yard line inside Granger territory. Didn't look like anybody was open deep, so he just tucked it and ran.
Yeah, it was a gain of what, 5 yards, Mike, and he did a good job of just kind of stretching us. But we had everybody covered.
2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the left. Webb in the shotgun. Probably be there all night. Hard snap count. Nope. Now he goes. Caught at the 45-yard line. Slips the tackler and it is spun down. Number 5, was it Devontae Ross? No, number 6.
Jacoby Smith on the tackle.
Jacoby Smith on the tackle, yeah.
And yes, I'm sorry, number 5 for them, Devontae Ross.
And that's enough for a 1st down to around the 38 of LaGrange.
We really gave them a lot of cushion on the trips receivers. I'm sure they'll be looking to make an adjustment there.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Going to hand the ball off of the middle, but that Granger defense stuffing them right there. Nothing doing. Number 56 for LaGrange was right there. Xavier Potts and a few other Grangers just making sure that running back got nowhere. 2nd and 10. Cartersville leading 7-0. 2 receivers to the right side as they break the huddle, 1 left. Webb. Standing back there, waiting. And now timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. It is 6:22 left to go in the 1st quarter. Cartersville up 7-0. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Second down and 10 for the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes around the Granger 39-yard line. From our vantage point, they got us in a new press box on the visitor side with tinted windows. So it's going to be interesting to see. Webb rolling out to his right. Rolling. Nobody open, so he's going to just take it out of bounds near the 37-yard line, brings up 3rd down.
Really pretty good defense by the Grangers. We're only down 0-7. Third and 8.
Yep. That's Gary in the backfield right next to T-Webb. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Tight end moves over to the right side. Waiting for the snap. Webb looking, firing it to the running back Gary out of the backfield, and he's just had a lot of cushion over there across the 30. Not sure if he got the 1st down or not. The sticks are on this side, and the action was on the far side, so let's see where they mark it. Yeah, I do believe he's got it. Taylor on the tackle, on the driving out of bounds. But there's a flag on the play, Coach.
Yeah, I was trying to. Did they signaled illegal motion?
That's what the PA announcer says.
Yeah.
I did not see the signal.
And the official just indicated that as well. So the ball has been moved back 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 13.
Ball spotted at the 42 of LaGrange. They've got 4 receivers to the near side. Ball is spotted on the far hash mark. Webb has a man in motion. May see a jet sweep. Nope, fakes a jet sweep. Looks, fires, and did he come down with it? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Caught it, 31. Amari Orr on the catch. Looked like he may have bobbled it a little bit, but then secured it. And it's down at the 10-yard line, and a fresh set of downs for Cartersville.
That was a nice throw and catch. We've got to keep him out of the end zone here.
Right over the middle, 1 receiver right, 2 left. Webb is going to hand the ball off, but that Granger defense just swarming. They are not allowing much of a running game here on this drive.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have hurt us going with the spread and taking the ball to the corners. That's been most effective so far.
Lost a yard on the play, 2nd down and 11. The chains are still up, so apparently they can make a first down without making a touchdown. Back to pass, Webb. And Webb actually didn't throw it. He faked the throw, kept it himself, and he is brought down way back near the 18-yard line. The Granger defense swarming on him.
I'll tell you what happened right there, Mike. It was hard to see, but he went to throw it, and the ball bobbled out of his hand and slipped, and he almost fumbled the ball. So he was really actually pretty lucky to keep the ball in control.
3rd and really long for the Hurricanes. Leading 7-0 over LaGrange. 4:44 to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Takes a snap, looking, firing it over the head of Gary, who came out of the backfield. And that's going to bring up 4th down in a kicking situation.
You know, we had pretty good pressure on him. The play was rushed just a little bit, and it looks like their kicker, number 93, Oscar Hernandez, is coming in.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 24, so it'll be a 34-yard attempt. From the far hash mark, the right hash mark. Waiting for the snap. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it's up, it's on its way, and it is good. Timeout on the field, 4:21 left to go in the first quarter. It is 10-0 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires? Or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bit of a long drive. That was 11 plays on that drive, but the Granger defense forcing Cartersville to settle for a field goal. It's 10-0 Cartersville with 4:21 left to go in the first quarter. There's the kickoff. Fielded about the 2-yard line to the 5, 10, near side, 15, 20, finds a lane, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, driven down from behind to the 50-yard line. That's Jacoby.
No, that's number 13, Dylan Norvell.
Oh, was it? Okay. Thought I saw number 6. You're right. It was Dylan.
Number 13, Dylan Norvell, turned the Jets on and really made a nice move.
Yes, he did. Nose of the ball right at the midfield stripe. Yeah, he cut at the 15-yard line to the sideline and just turned on the gas.
Good field position. Here we go.
One receiver to the right side, one left. And now a timeout called by the umpire and a flag. And marking off against LaGrange. Let me see, find the white hat and see what he says. He must have already done his motion because I didn't see what the call was. So 1st and 15 from the Granger 45. One receiver to the left side. Charles hands the ball off, and I mean some good penetration by the Cartersville defense. And LaRocco's not able to get anywhere. In fact, he loses a couple on the play. To the 43-yard line.
Well, the coaches had said that the scouting report was 3 very good up front linemen, and so far we've seen that speed.
Yeah. Ogletree split off far to the left. Going to hand the ball off to Glaze once again, who gets up to the line of scrimmage, but not much else. They'll blow the whistle. Actually blew the whistle when he was at the 42. He got a little forward progress to the 41, but I mean the 44, but it was after the whistle blew. 3rd down. Grangers need the Cartersville 40 for the first down. Third and 17. One receiver to the left side. There's a fake handoff. Throws the ball down over the head of Andraco Martin over there on the left side. That was just good pressure on Crawford, making him get rid of the ball quicker than he wanted to.
We were looking to go to Taj Hickson, number 23, and we just overthrew him just a little bit on the rush.
Yeah, you're right. They're 23. So back to punt is Kuhn, standing at his own 28. High snap. He gets it down. He gets it off. Kuhn gets off a nice punt, as he usually does. A little stutter stepping there at the 20, 25, trying the right side to the 30, keeps his feet to the 40, 45, and they're going to be near the 50-yard line. Number 7 for Cartersville, Marco Dudley, on the return. He was tripped up before the 40, and somehow he kept his feet and kept going.
Really nice footwork there. Looked like he stepped over a couple of hurdles a couple times. It was a nice play. Wesley Kuhn with a really nice punt.
So 2:35 left to go. And actually, they'll mark him out at the 45. I thought it was at the midfield stripe.
You got trips to the left, Mike. One to the right.
Webb in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking, quick middle screen. Knocked down. Batted down. 2nd down. I didn't see who batted that down, but
Looked like the defensive end, Jacquez Smith, got his hands on it.
sweet. So 2nd and 10. Cartersville with the lead, 10-0, 2:31 to go in the first quarter with the ball, 2nd and 10. 2 receivers left, now one of them's in motion left to right. Back to pass, Webb looking, firing, and incomplete. I mean, just overthrew everybody
Well,
back
we're
there.
going to be called for a holding. It's going to be a pass interference holding call on us. I think that's what slowed that receiver down.
And waiting for the umpire to mark it off. They're going to mark it to the 45-yard line inside Granger territory. And that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, I think the penalty was on senior Miles Johnson. He just got stuck up in each other right there.
Extending a drive by the penalty. Oof. Back to pass. Webb fires, caught at the 40, and then driven out of bounds right there at the 40-yard line, so a 5-yard gain for Cartersville.
Number 18, Jackson Lowe, the tight end, is a big fella. That was a nice throw and catch.
Second down, actually about 4. Ball spotted at the 39 of the Grangers. 2 receivers to the left, 2 right. Webb in the shotgun, looking, firing it to the left side, to the near side, caught at the 30. And makes a nice little bubble move up to about the 24-yard, the 26-yard line. That's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, we had a pretty good inside-out action. We just gave up a little bit too much cushion yards there. But number 17, Quay Bowles, made a nice tackle.
Yes, he did. Clock running, coming up on 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cartersville with the ball and with the lead, 10-0. 3 receivers right. Going to hand the ball off to Gary, who is slowed up and brought down. Number 40 for the Grangers. Who was that? Charles Miller. So ball spotted at the 28, so a 2-yard loss according to the scoreboard. Back to pass, Webb, and caught around the 13-yard line.
Number 23 was the receiver, Mike, Caleb Chapman.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mike, that last tackle for a loss was by number 48, DeMonte Kelly. We had not seen him, but that was number 48, DeMonte Kelly, who's on the defensive line.
Okay. Third and 1. Hands the ball off to Gary, who is driven down to the turf, and I don't think he's got the first down.
The quarterback, that ended up being a quarterback keeper.
Oh, did it? Okay.
And he's up about the 7-yard line. It's a great fake.
Yeah, faked me out very well. So first and goal. First and goal for Cartersville, leading 10-0. 57 seconds and moving is the clock. Webb. This time he does hand it off to Gary, who's trying to find that right side, trying to stretch it. It does turn the corner, and he is in. Touchdown. Just kept stretching, then he finally was able to turn the corner and get in.
Our cornerback, number 28, Miles Johnson, was in position right there, and the kid made just an exceptional move to the outside. And I think Miles was actually in position, and the guy really squirted past him.
Extra point attempt by Hernandez is coming. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it's up, it's on its way, and it's good. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and it's 17-0 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, T.O.D.D. Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, a 55-yard drive on 7 plays, a 7-yard touchdown run, and Cartersville's up 17-0 already. Ball's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line to the 10, 15, finds the seam to the 20. 25 runs over a player, and then is brought down near the 30-yard line. There is more laundry on the field. holding against LaGrange. So that'll back them up. Flag was thrown around the 25-yard line, so they'll probably spot the ball at the 15.
That was Norvell again on the return. Made a pretty nifty step. I'm not sure who the hold was on. Mike, did you see that?
I did not.
We did a pretty good job.
Ogletree split off to the near side. Crawford in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. Nice, got a hole up to about the 20-yard line. And that was LaRocco Glaze on the carry.
Really did a nice job of creating a little bit of a gap. We're hitting that hard.
And that might be the end of the first quarter. I don't see LaGrange in a hurry to get up to the line of scrimmage. Well, there we go. Clock's now running again. 4, 3, 2. That is the end of the first quarter. With your score, Cartersville 17 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Second down and 5 for the Grangers from their own 20-yard line as we start the second quarter of play. Grangers are trailing 17-0, but they've got the ball. Two receivers to the left side. Crawford in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. There it is, a little bit of a high snap, a pitch to the running back who's trying to stretch that left side. There's just too much speed on that Cartersville defense.
That was number 20, Andre Canty, on the quick pitch. Cartersville did a good job of closing the gap.
We lose 3 on the carry to the 17. Want to remind you, Granger football is brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile. GlennSmith.com. Third down for the Grangers. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Crawford in the shotgun. Bradfield in motion. Left to right. Now 3 on the right side. Waiting for the snap. Crawford turns, fires, incomplete. Intended for number 10, Kobe Patton. And a late flag thrown up high by the receiver, or by the referee. And usually that means unsportsmanlike something or other.
It was a pretty good throw by the quarterback, Charles Crawford. We just didn't come down with the catch. Kobe made a good effort.
Unsportsmanlike on Cartersville. Maybe some verbiage that shouldn't have been said, but that's 15 yards for the LaGrange and should be enough for a first down, unless it's an automatic first down. Yep, they'll spot at the 32, and it is first down for the Grangers. That will drive a coach crazy when you give a team a first down by the penalty. no matter who the coach.
I think one of the players got a little excited verbally, and
Referee saying, making an early shot, hey, we're not going to have that.
Yep.
3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Crawford takes a snap, throws it high, throws it near side, out of bounds though. Ogletree probably would have come down with it, but he was out of bounds, as was the ball.
Yeah, the ball carried wide just a little bit, and Ogletree was in a good position to make the play, but the ball carried him out just 1 extra step. Not a bad idea, actually.
No. 10:58 to go in the second quarter. Granger's trailing 17-0, but they've got the ball. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Crawford in the shotgun. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, is going to keep it himself, and he is ankle tackled at the 30-yard line, number 79.
Omari Bailey did a great job of getting a shoestring tackle.
Just grabbed the shoestring and wouldn't let go, and down he went. Brings up 3rd down. I was looking at the composite. Yeah, about everybody has their own top 10. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the Georgia Public Broadcasting, Maxwell, Max Preps, they have their own top 10. Georgia High School Football Daily makes a composite, and you've got 4 teams in this region in the top 12. Cartersville's one of them, and the other 3 are the next 3 opponents for LaGrange. Crawford. Ooh! There was a shot. And no flags, so no targeting. He was hit as soon as the ball got to him. 4th down. Wow.
Sorry about that noise on the radio. Our number 10, Kobe, was reaching for the ball, and the guy hit him right up underneath the numbers. And that was a strong football play.
Yeah. So Kuhn back to punt, standing at his own 15. Fourth down. Waiting for the snap. There it is, chest high snap, whistle's blown. And the referee says it is motion on LaGrange, so it's going to back him up 5 yards. 10:02 to go in the half. Granger's trailing by 17. And
Wesley Kuhn has had a good start to the year as the punter. He is a nice young man, and you can see he's about 6'5", 6'6". He is a nice athlete.
So that is the correct pronunciation, is Kuhn and not Kuhn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
There's the punt. And fielded at the 40. Going to try that left side. 45, and then brought down around the 47-yard line. Time out of the field. Granger's down 17-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, it looks like there was another flag, this one against Cartersville, and they're going to spot the ball at the 36-yard line. So Cartersville with the ball, 1st and 10, their own 36. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quick out past the flat and incomplete. Looked like one of the players, one of the Grangers may have gotten a fingertip on it because the ball kind of wobbled after that and hit the ground.
Yeah, I think Jacquez Smith got his hands on that ball. Actually, now that I'm looking, I think it was actually number 2, Dexter Fitzpatrick, on the hurry.
So 2nd and 10, 3 receivers right. Webb in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's going to bowl his way across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. started losing his feet, kept those legs churning, and just like a bowling ball went on through.
You know, one of the things you like about the Friday Night Lights, Mike, is just the effort, you know, that the high school kids give. And there's tremendous effort right now on both sides of the ball. It's exciting to watch.
Yep. From the 41, 3rd and 5. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Webb, back to pass, looking, throwing, and did he catch it? Waiting for the official. Yes, he did at the 50-yard line. Good coverage by Jordan Ogletree, but just good athleticism to receive the ball.
Let's see. Number 6 was the receiver for them. Colby Benham. He made a nice catch at the ground. It looks like the linebacker Quay Bowles was the defender.
So 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. There's the ready for play whistle now. Webb in the shotgun. There's the handoff to, this is number 2 out of the running back there. He gets across the 40 to the 35 to the 30 to the 25, then run out of bounds. Different one this time. This is Quante Jennings at running back, giving Gary a rest.
Number 11, Jordan Ogletree on the tackle. I think they may have called him for grabbing the neck gear, is what they call a horse collar tackle.
That's a 15-yarder too.
It's unfortunate because he made a great effort to get to the guy on the sideline. He did really what he had to do to stop the play from becoming a touchdown.
And they're going to spot the ball way up, the 13-yard line?
We had not seen that guy, number 2, Quante Jennings, run. He made a nice step back and made a cutback to create that play.
So 1st and 10.
There's a fumble.
Bad snap. T. Webb will fall on it way back past the 25-yard line. Instead of picking it up and trying to do something with it, he's just going to fall on it and make sure he has possession. So way back around the 27. Brings up 2nd down and long.
We need something good to happen right here defensively.
Webb in the shotgun, 3 right, 1 left. Webb will launch it downfield and caught it. Wow, double covered. And he just went up and got it. Number 5, Devontae Ross on a 27-yard touchdown catch, and he just launched himself up there to get it.
I tell you, number 9, T. Webb is the real deal. He put that ball between 2 of our guys who were in great position. That was a nice throw and catch against a well-defended, coveraged receiver.
Extra point attempt. Good snap, good spot. Kick almost blocked, but it does go through for the PAT. 8:15 left to go in the half. It is Cartersville 24 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Six-play drive going
So it's all ready to go. Just put it right here.
about 64 yards.
Okay.
And Cartersville's up 24-0 already. Now the kickoff fielded about the 5-yard line to the 10, 15, to the 20, and gets up near the 25-yard line. And that was 20 again, Canty.
Andre has good wheels. He does a good job running hard. Got a few yards up the middle.
They're going to spot the ball just short of the 24-yard line, so 1st and 10 for LaGrange. 8:08 left to go in the half. Two receivers to the left side. Nobody split off to the right. Crawford, take the snap, hand the ball off, found a little bit of a seam, gets across the 25 to near the 29-yard line before he is spilled there. And
that's number 7, Calais Gibbs. That was a nice push.
Yes. 5-yard gain. Clay comes off, and 14. Well, of course 14 didn't come on. He's just getting the play. Two receivers to the right side. Crawford is going to hand the ball off up the middle, across the 30, 35. He's got the first down, and brought down around the 37. Move those chains.
That was number 20, Andre Canty, same fellow that returned the kickoff.
Yep.
Andre's been our deep man on our kickoff, many reps, and now he's in the backfield, and he really turns his feet over very nicely.
3rd down conversion. Rangers trailing 24-0 with 7 minutes to go in the half, but 1st and 10. One receiver to the right side. That's Bradfield. And they're going to get to Canty once again. He hits the hole, gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. 2nd down. Gain of 4. Rangers seem to be getting the running game going here.
We got a little surge of energy here, Mike.
Bradfield to the right side. Crawford, take the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it.
Gets the ball.
And, in and out of the hands. It was thrown a bit high to number 32, Andreka Martin. Just couldn't quite come down with it. That would have been, he might still be running had he come down with it.
Yeah, it was really a nice idea. It looks like we had a man downfield from the line, an illegal lineman downfield. So a little bit of salt in the wound right there because it was a good idea on the play, and now we're backing it up because of a penalty.
Backing it to the 34. The Rangers need the 47. We'll replay the down. Second and 14 according to the scoreboard. 6:18 left to go in the half. All right, Crawford gets the play from Coach Gibbs, goes out there to his men, relays the information. They break the huddle. Bradfield again off to the right side. Crawford in the shotgun, and now delay a game. That's harder for me to know because we don't have a play clock here.
It's a little frustrating. Coach is trying to get the guys to hustle up a little bit more, and I think it's a little frustrating on both ends. I'm not sure what's going on in the communication right there with the play.
Yeah.
That's our second delay of game penalty. I know we've worked real hard in the week of practice to eliminate some of these mistakes.
Ball spotted at the 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. And another flag. Another delay of game. Well, Rangers come back to the line of scrimmage after back-to-back delay of game penalties, and now that we have 3 receivers on the right side. Crawford takes a snap, looking, Looking. And throwing it long downfield and incomplete. Intended for Cale Bradfield here on the near side on the 40-yard line, but the ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
That ball was right there. Cartersville's defensive backs made a nice play and distracted KO. That ball was actually right there on his hands. But those guys, we had two guys distracting, and maybe one of the guys touched it. It was a tight play.
Yes. Brings up third down.
Good effort by both teams.
Two receivers to the right side. Two to the left. Crawford back to pass. Looking. He's got time. Throws it downfield and incomplete. Not sure where the play was. He had a one man deep, one man short, and the ball fell in between.
Yeah, he was throwing for K.O. Bradfield, who had a little pocket right there, and he just overthrew him. Ball went a little high, flew high a little bit on him. So now we're facing a punt situation with Wesley Kuhn.
6:04 to go in the half. Granger's down 24-0. And Kuhn back to punt, his toes on the 10-yard line. Good snap. And Kuhn is just a weapon when it comes to punting. He's fielded at the 42-yard line inside Cartersville territory. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, back to live action. I thought we were going to have a pass, but no. The quarterback's blowing the whistles, throwing a flag. Movement on the line of Cartersville makes it 1st and 15 for the Purple Hurricanes. For those who are superstitious, our executive producer Coleman Weiss is left, so that may mean that LaGrange is going to start winning now, but who knows. For those who are not superstitious, well, let's see. It's a pass from Webb. Spun around at the 40, caught at the 45. Caught around the 40, spun. The receiver got away and got up to about the 45, 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
That was the same number 2 that made the quick dart play a while ago. Andreka Martin had him for a loss, and he made an excellent spin move to get about 4 or 5 yards.
2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Webb looking, lots of time, throwing it to the receiver out to the left side, but he is going to be swarmed under. Actually, yeah, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but that is it.
We read the play pretty well, had him for a loss. The guy held out and ended up falling back across onto the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5. And the referee calls timeout. Timeout for LaGrange. We'll take another 30-second timeout here. 4:46 left to go in the half. It is Cartersville 24, LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagles.
Hello, Granger fans. The My Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3rd and long for the Purple Hurricanes. And the Grangers defense heading back out there now, getting their final instructions. Cartersville has not punted yet. Now would be a great time for it. Got to make a stop here, though, first. 3rd and 4. 4:46 to go in the half. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Back to pass. Webb fires. Oh, how did he catch that? Across the 45 into Granger territory to the 42-yard line. Flanked by 2 Grangers, and he just reached out and snatched the ball. And they get the first down.
You know, I know Trevor Lawrence has moved on to Clemson and is doing a fantastic job, but number 9, T. Webb, has shown he is very effective with the throw and catch. He is excellent.
And I understand he is committed to Tennessee, is what I'm told. That's number 2, gets up to about the 40-yard line.
You know, one of the things that Trevor Lawrence brought to the game was his size, and T. Webb is also tall.
Yep.
And can run. So I think Tennessee has an excellent recruit coming.
T. Webb, a junior, 6'4". Doggone, a junior means we get to see him again next year. Doggone it. 1 receiver to the left side, 2 right. He's a talented young man. Waiting for the snap. Takes the snap, looking, throwing it to the running back out of the backfield, makes a man miss, gets across the 35-yard line near the 32, and that's that running back out of the backfield, Jennings.
Yeah, Quante Jennings has really shown to be very versatile. An excellent throw again. They're stretching us out. Our guys are playing with good determination and effort. They've just kind of picked us apart a little bit.
3rd down and 1. Two receivers right, 1 left. Jennings in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff to him. They're going to throw it to the right side, and he's caught at the 30 and then brought down near the 29-yard line, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
We had 2 guys do a good job of catching up right there. Vondez Taylor kind of led the tackle of one of our linebackers.
Just a little dinking and dunking, just enough to move the yardage and move the chains. They're doing it effectively.
I said linebacker. Actually, Mike, he's our strong. He's one of our safeties.
2 receivers left, 1 right.
Got a pass play.
Sweep, looking long, looking deep, and incomplete. Intended for number 23, and he just flat dropped it. Caleb Chapman. Not sure if he would have come down with it inside the pylon anyway.
Mike, he had that ball, and when he spun, he actually lost control of it. It was a good throw.
2nd and 10. 2:34 left to go in the half. Cartersville up 24-0. Webb waiting for the snap, takes a snap, looking, under some pressure, and down he goes, a sack at the 35-yard line.
That was number 61, Thad Dixon, a freshman. Thad was a starter today as well. The future's bright for Thaddeus.
We spotlighted him in the coaches interview in the pregame, and he's going to be a fun to watch. Just a freshman.
Oh, we need a big hold here on the 3rd down.
3rd and 16 by my math. 2 receivers left. 2 right. Back to pass. Webb under some pressure. Rolls out to his right. And he's going to run it, and he's going to be run out of bounds, guided out of bounds by the 32-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Another freshman, number 78, KP, or Kavaris Perry, was chasing him. That was good pressures. We have 2 freshman interior linemen on the field doing a good job.
At a dinner with Coach Cronick as the speaker, I had a chance to sit with Perry. Nice young man, good kid, good father.
They've got an excellent family. KP is an excellent student. He's been nominated and has accepted that to be in one of our leadership Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, sponsored by the Commerce Chick-fil-A Leader business owner-operator Josh Sells. KP also works for a week at Camp Viola during the week. He is a nice young man.
Well, we got a minute here, and we don't have a break to get. I understand the softball team, they were in the region tournament. Quick talk about that.
Yeah, Mike, the girls softball team took third place this week in the region tournament. They defeated Cedartown Thursday night to take the 3 seed. That ensures them of getting to travel to Oconee next Wednesday, who is the number 2 seed. I think the Madison County secured the 1 seed on their side. So the first round of the state playoffs is starting next week. We are getting hot at the right time. We beat Troop in a doubleheader on Monday night, and then we came back and solidly beat Cedartown Thursday.
Nice. So Cartersville comes back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. Scoreboard says 4th and 14, and they're going for it. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Webb rolling out to his left, looking for someone to throw to. He does throw it, and it is caught around the 20 into the 15, still on his feet, and brought down just short of the 10-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down.
Well, the tight end slid out and got out into the pocket on the sideline. Somehow we left him unattended, and then he just made a nice run after that, and he is a big young man.
So 1st and 10, spotted the 13-yard line. Webb back to pass, caught at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, and then walks in for a touchdown. Made 2 Grangers miss. Number 7, that was Marco Dudley.
You know, Marco's also the free safety, and it looked like he had hurt his ankle playing defense a couple plays back, which is why I thought he took the fair catch on the punt. He clearly is not hurt. That was a nice play. They screened our cornerback and pushed outside of him, and that was just a nice play.
A minute 14 left to go. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. A minute 14 left to go in the half. It is 31-0 in favor of Cartersville. And, Coach, while we still have a minute, anything else going on with LaGrange Athletics?
Yeah, absolutely. Next week we have the county-wide cross-country meet that's going to be held. It's being revived to be held out at the Pine Road Park site. We have not, our county has not held a cross-country meet at the Pine Road Park site in a number of years, and they've, between the Parks and Recreations and our school, we've cleaned that up, and it's a really nice course. So they're running the all-county-wide meet next Thursday night there. Of course, LaGrange plays Troop next week. Mm-hmm. Our volleyball team travels to the region tournament and plays on Tuesday, and they'll actually be playing Troop to stay alive in region play. So there's a lot going on. Our competitive cheer team actually cheers tomorrow in an Allatoona bash held over here at the Emerson Park, Lake Point.
Nice. All right, the kickoff for Cartersville. We fielded about the 5-yard line to the 10, to the 15. Trying that far side to the, still about the 15, 16, 17-yard line. And that was number 13.
Yeah, Dylan. That was Dylan Norvell. It looked like Dylan was trying to find the gap, and he really didn't just tuck that ball up and run hard. I'm sure the coaches will talk to him about that. He was looking for the hole, and he is very fast.
Spotting the ball at the 17-yard line. With a minute 7 to go. Rangers break the huddle. 1 receiver to the left side. That's Bradfield. To the right side goes Ogletree. Crawford in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. He'll hand the ball off and just almost looked like it ran into his own blocker to start with, but then was brought down after about, I'm looking for the sticks on the far side, but there are no sticks on the far side. Actually, it was Canty on the carry. So second down. Two receivers to the near side. Crawford will pitch it. And they're going to try to get this to the near side. He is brought down just short of the 10-yard line. Just a lot of speed there on the Cartersville team.
That was number 20, Andre Canty, trying to get around the corner. Their defensive back and outside linebackers did a good job of closing the gap and really pushing us wide.
18 seconds left to go in the half. One receiver to the right side. Nobody split off left. Hands the ball off. That's Canty. He fires up there to the 25-yard line. And timeout called. Trying to see where the ball is spotted, about the 20-yard line, so I'll bring up fourth down. And they could call timeout. 10 seconds left to go. And it's facing fourth down.
Our punt unit is on the field, Mike. Everybody's kind of getting a discussion on how this is going to be played out for the last 10 seconds. We need to do a good job here. Get a punt off and cover. Cartersville's giving themselves one more play. They've got number 7 back deep, Marco Dudley, who is also a receiver and the free safety. And he's been pretty dangerous, actually.
Yeah, he has. Coon goes back into position. His heels near the 6-yard line.
I talked with Wesley before the game, and we talked about the speed that they're going to be facing. He said they'd really worked hard against getting his kicks off, so he feels like he's pretty prepared.
He's gotten them off quite well so far, and there's a high snap, but he does do a good job at least getting it off. It's not his traditional high flyer, but it is taking a roll across the 50 to the 45-yard line, and that is the end of the first half of play. With your score, Cartersville 31 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this break to tell you how we got here. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
31-0 in favor of Cartersville here at Wyman Stadium. Let's tell you how we got here. LaGrange won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Cartersville started first and 10. And they went the full 49 yards in 6 plays, an 8-yard touchdown catch from Webb to Dennis, and it was 7-0 early. LaGrange went 3 and out, punting the ball away. And then Cartersville started at their own 36-yard line. They only got as far as the Granger 18. A 34-yard field goal made it 10-0. Grangers again went 3 and out. Then Cartersville starting at their own 45-yard line. They got to the Granger 7, and then the 7-yard touchdown run by number 1 Gary, who hasn't seen action since then. It is 17-0 in favor of Cartersville. LaGrange did get a bit of a drive together then. 7 plays. They did get a first down, but the drive stalled at their own 30-yard line. Kuhn had to punt the ball away, so Cartersville starting at their 46-yard line. And they got to the 13. A penalty moved them back. They got to the 27-yard line, and then a 27-yard touchdown catch. T. Webb to Ross, and it's 24-0. Again, LaGrange getting a drive of only 6 plays, 1 first down, and then having to punt the ball. Cartersville again, starting at their own 42-yard line. They go the full 58 yards in 11 plays, a 13-yard touchdown catch from Webb to Dudley, and it's 31-0. And then LaGrange goes 3 and out again with Kuhn punting the ball away and the ball rolling as the time expires. 31-0 in favor of Cartersville. I mentioned in the opening scene setter, Cartersville's won 83 of the last 88 games. This is why they've done it.
I tell you, they've been really impressive, Mike. They, you may have it written down, but their throwing catch percentage, I think they've only dropped 2 passes.
I think you're right. I've got enough to keep up, but I can't keep up with the stats.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right. It's they've been pretty accurate.
And they've made some really nice catches. They've made some catches high and low, as well as just the easy catch. And and now I'm thinking about it. They've had 3 drops, 2 on the sidelines, and then the one in the end zone. So they've had very good accuracy. T. Webb is the real deal, and they're stretching our defense. And we have a good defense. Our defense has been stingy, and they're playing hard tonight. Yeah. It's not lack of effort at all.
It's just been around than winning a whole lot. Winning begets winning. I think LaGrange will get there eventually. It's just going to be a slow growth progress this year. But you're right. It's good effort by LaGrange. Just overmatched tonight.
Yeah, we're a little bit overmatched right now, especially well, I mean, I'm mainly talking about how their offense has stretched our defense since they've the ones been on the field mostly, and we're probably going to have to make some adjustments with our defensive coverage a little bit because we're giving a little bit too much ground on the mid-level pass. Mm-hmm. But all in all, it looks like we're running and hitting pretty hard. We're striking well, so we'll see what kind of adjustments are made in the second half for that.
They don't seem to be running the ball effectively as much against LaGrange's defense as they did on the opening drive.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we made some good adjustments on what they might do for the run, but what we've given up there is a little bit of the stretch on the pass. So
yeah,
it's it'll be interesting to see how we come back with that. In terms of offense, we've still been pretty limited with what we've been able to do. We've had some good hard-nosed runs up the middle, and you can see where there's some glimpses. And we've had a couple of good, you could see good ideas, but we've not been able to connect.
Yeah. It's 31-0 here at the half. When we come back, we'll take a look at the scoreboard. But first, we'll step aside for this break. This LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back at Wyman Stadium, the Grangers band on the field, and I'm going to be honest with you, Coach. When I first started doing this in 2003, LaGrange's band was struggling. It has grown immensely and is doing really well, sounding really good.
Dr. Jarrett Farrell and his staff have been phenomenal. They've just stayed with it and slowly built this program up. I think we are right at 158 strong.
Nice.
With all of the auxiliaries and the instrumental sections. I talked to Dr. Farrell. He is an amazing leader in that program. His energy for music and for just the history of what bands bring to these environments is really something to be respected. He's got a great sense of humor, but they're very good. They do a great job. They have been off to a couple of competitions and have fared very well, and they bring a lot to the environment, and they love what they do.
Take a look at the scoreboard as we have it so far here in Region 5 in Quad A. Of course, Cartersville leading 31-0 at the half. Cedartown had a 21-7 lead about midway through the second quarter and has extended it big time. Cedartown now leading Central Carroll 41-7 at the half. And Chapel Hill and Sandy Creek, both teams looking for their first region win over at Panther Stadium. Well, it's the nail-biter there. Chapel Hill 7, Sandy Creek 6 at the half.
Wow.
And, of course, Troop has the week off. Callaway Cavaliers, well, they're traveling to Lamar County, and they're all over Lamar County. There are still 6 minutes to go in the half, and the Callaway Cavaliers lead 28-0 over Lamar County in Region 5 AA play. So as of right now, we're looking at Cartersville is 2-0. Troop is also 2-0. Central Carroll and Cedartown at 1-1. Sandy Creek and Chapel Hill 0-1, although one of them will be 1-1 before the night's over. And, of course, LaGrange at 0-2, looking for the first region win. And it's going to be a tough road, as we mentioned, on the composite standings between the AJC, Georgia Public Broadcasting, Maxwell, Max Preps. Cartersville is third behind Mary Persons and Blessed Trinity. Troop is fourth. Sandy Creek 11th and Chapel Hill 12th in the rankings. Whew, you get better by playing better competition. Well, that's what LaGrange has the rest of the way out.
Well, we're just going to have to focus on improvement. I listened to your pregame talk with Coach, and that was his main focus. I heard it say it out loud, that that what we've got to make sure we're doing is trying to get better each week in different ways, and it's going to be hard to see that right now with what Cartersville's doing with us. They're such a different team and so explosive. We've not seen a team quite this explosive offensively.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be hard to find that, at least in the first half, what they're looking for. But I think his objective is right, and that is to show improvement each week. And we need to. I mean, obviously, you want to try to win a ball game. We are in a very tough region trying to rebuild this program, and you don't want to sacrifice those little things to look ahead. So, I want to talk about. I talked to their athletic director before the game. His name is Daryl Damastis, and Daryl. They've got a lot of things going around here, just like we do it in Troop County and at LaGrange High School and also at Troop High School. They're building a new field house at the end of the stadium. They've got they're moving their big video board to that wall eventually. Mm-hmm. They built this press box. They've done some renovations here that make sense. They tore one facility down and they're moving their competitive cheerleading team into the old weight room and the old field house, and they just are doing some neat things here, and it's to be respected, the hard work.
We've got some new facilities that's going to be going up at LaGrange. We'll talk about that coming up after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Halftime here at Wyman Stadium. The Grangers trailing 31-0 to Cartersville so far. Coach Pauly, alongside Coach Mike Pauly, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producers Jackson Choate. Our studio board operator is Hunter Brawner. Glad to have you with us here on WLAG AM 1240. Coach, you were talking about the facilities that's expansion here at Cartersville. I went to the gym to do the coach's interview, and I see these nice layouts of what's to come for LaGrange. Tell us about it.
Yeah, exciting to tell you about that. The Splash Initiative at both Troop and LaGrange High School are underway. Specifically at our school, we have purchased 6 properties, and they are tearing down 3 of those now, getting ready for a controlled burn by the LaGrange Fire Department. Upon the burnings of those and some asbestos removal, they will then complete the demolition of the 5 properties on the. We bought 6 properties. 5 of them have homes, and so or an apartment. So they'll demolish those and carry those out and start moving dirt. I think probably by November 1, maybe shortly thereafter. I also had the opportunity to sit in on the construction bidding process and listening to those guys. And every one of the people that were vying for the job, and I think they ended up giving the bid, or the bid was awarded to Rayland Construction, but they said they could do this project in about 12 months.
So what's going there?
Well, what we've got going across right there on the corner of Highland Avenue and North Greenwood is a gymnasium, and there's a little bit of a slope there, so you'll actually walk in on the ground floor, and then you'll be up top in the gym, and then because of the elevation, you'll be able to walk down into the gym. The rest of it, as you go up the hill, will include classroom space, coaches' lockers, kids' lockers, training room, weight room, those things on the first floor, and it'll flow right into an indoor training facility. And it's masterful. We have a great layout. Our architects, Southern A&E, have put together a good plan. They've allowed a lot of input from our coaching staff and administration to get what we want and really look at what we need. And so it's been really, really exciting. If you're interested in ever seeing those, out there in the public, guys, you stop into the front entrance of LaGrange High School. We have it posted on the wall, and it won't be long before we have that dirt being moved. They plan on having us in there by January of 2020.
I'm really impressed with what I saw with those plans as well. Now, what's going to happen with the old gym? Is that eventually going to be torn down and something else, or what's going to happen?
Well, it was set to be under demolition at some point, but that right now they're not making a hasty decision on that.
Right.
So I can see that going either way. I think what they thought they wanted to originally do was go ahead and at some point tear that down, because right now it is a money pit. It needs a new roof and it's some other things, and it was built and put into action in 1953.
Ooh,
so there's
older than me.
Yes, I'm much older than you, Michael. And but it has great history, great tradition. But the bottom line is that there are so many things wrong with that facility right now without some renovations.
Yeah.
So the plan is to demolish it. I've also had some other ideas about maybe taking the money that you're going to spend on demolishing it, because when you demolish it and then you have to remove that and then make a parking lot, you're also going to have a retaining wall right there. And I've played around and talked around with that with some people, and that could be up to $200,000. If you took that $200,000 and you took it and you put a renovation, one of the ideas is that we maybe could make it into a music facility. So I don't know. I mean, I know that right now the plan is to take it down at some point within a 5-year span and create parking. But you never know how that creative space can be made.
All right. Well, it is still at halftime. When we come back, we'll talk more after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-thru, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Cartersville 31 and LaGrange nothing. LaGrange will receive the second half kickoff when we come back after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-thru, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
$31-0 here at Wyman Stadium as the Grangers are trailing right now, but they will get the ball to start the second half of play. And Coach Pauly, what do the Grangers have to do to get going?
Well, when they kick it off to us, we've got to find a way to get some first downs, maybe make a big play. We've not been able to exploit really any kind of passing game, and we've had a couple really good attempts, and it looked like they were set up to do that. We just didn't make the connection, so maybe we could do that this half. And we've got some guys running hard. It looked like going into the half that both Gibbs and Candy had two nice, really Spurs runs coming in with lots of energy, and maybe we could carry some of that energy on and do that as well. So let's make a few plays, get lucky maybe a couple times, and let's see what we can do with that offensively. Defensively, I think we talked about that as we went into the half, and that is we've got to stop giving them so much cushion, and we've got to be able to knock down a few of the balls. They've not made any mistakes defensively. Offensively, they've held onto the ball, no fumbles. We've hit them hard.
Yeah.
And we just got to keep striking. I know one thing: our defense has been stingy all year in the second half. And I know they put up a lot of points in the first half, but we have been stingy, and I see that continuing to happen.
Yeah, second half, it's been amazing. I've seen the second half adjustments have been absolutely incredible so far this season, and I don't see why that would change now.
Yeah, I'm watching Cartersville come out of their warm-up right now, and they got a lot of swagger. But, our guys defensively have carried a lot of swagger all season.
Yeah.
And, it's football. It's high school football. I said it earlier. We're seeing great effort. There's lots of effort out there right now. We're just getting outplayed a little bit. And, I had one of the coaches, text me and said, what's the look in their eye? And I said, well, right now, we still got a good look in our eye. So
yeah. And that's the beauty of this, because you don't see them defeated. You don't see them. they've lost 0-10 last year and 2-8 the year before. So it's very easy for the Grangers to just have a look in their eye that just says, okay, we're done.
We haven't seen that.
No, not at all.
And I tell you, we were at the radio show there a couple weeks back, and when we won our first game over Hampton, and Tanner Glisson came by and said to Coach Gibbs, hey, it took me my first 9 games before I got to a game where I could lead our team to a win.
Yeah.
And he was encouraging Chuck because he knows how difficult it is. His first season, he was 1-9.
Yeah.
And this is Coach Gibbs' first season running the helm, along with some other guys. We got sitting next to us over here, Coach Caputo, Coach Browning, and of course down the field a bunch of really nice men. But the bottom line is we're competing well. And we're right there. Now this game is getting a little bit out of our reach. We have to manage the second half just a little better.
Cartersville set to kick the ball off from their 40. And there is the kick. Fielded about the 5-yard line. He gets his line, 15-20. And looking for a lane to run into and gets there up to about the 20-yard line, just past the 20. So LaGrange will start first and 10. See exactly where they spot the ball at. They spot about the 24. Looks like, is that a penalty flag? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks like a flag. I'm not sure if they picked it up or.
Say holding against LaGrange. So they're going to spot the ball way back. About the 12. The Grangers starting in the shadow of their own goal post. First and 10 for the Grangers from their own 12. Out of the shotgun. Crawford takes a snap. Looking, firing, and incomplete on the near side. I want to remind you that LaGrange football is brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. Just a screen pass over to the near side, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a little bit wide. It was Kobe Patton trying to catch the ball. We had trips to the left, and we really worked. I think he was trying to read Ogletree, and they covered Ogletree up and left Patton a little bit wide, and we just couldn't connect there.
3 receivers to the right side. Their left, our right, as we're looking at them. And going to hand the ball off straight up the middle, across the 15. Just a hard run up the middle. And they'll spot it right at the 15, as a matter of fact. 3rd down.
I'm looking at some of our substitutions right here. We've got number 2, Fitzpatrick, coming in to help out on offense. And they started that, the last game or two to get some reps there. We've got Bradfield and Ogletree wide to the left, Mike.
Yep. Crawford waiting for the snap. Take the snap. Going to hand the ball off up the middle, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, and that is it. To the 15, 4th down. Yeah, one of the coaches says you'll never guess who's going to. Last week says you'll never guess who's going to line up a fullback sometimes, and just out of the heck of it, I said number 2. How'd you know? Because I've seen it before. I've seen some number 2s back there before.
Yes, you have. We've had a lot of good number 2s come through.
Got another one here. Back to punt. Very good snap. Good punt. And it bounces up at the 41-yard line. He slips away from a tackler to the 50, 45-40, and then driven out of bounds just across the 40-yard line. There is a flag.
That flag came from the back side over here. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
And we'll hold it right here while we see what the flag's about.
Number 7, Marco Dudley, was the deep back, and he made a couple of really nice moves.
I was going to say holding against Cartersville, so that'll back it up 10 yards. So they'll spot the ball at the 44-yard line, it looks like, or are they going to mark it off from the 44? Nope, no, spotted at the 44.
We did a decent job covering right there, Mr. Buchanan.
Yes, sir.
And we had number 7 in our grips, and he just made a really nice play to get away and created some yards there.
10:09 to go into the third quarter. Cartersville up 31-0. Back to snap, back to pass is Webb. And intercepted at the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Grangers! Give them 6. I don't see any flags, Coach. Vondez Taylor, number 3, on the pick 6.
That was a nice read by Vondez. They were throwing that ball out left on a little swing pass. He picked it up. I think he picked it up, what was it, about a 44-yard run?
Yep.
Excellent play. We're on the board. Jimmy Cancino's back for the kick.
Waiting for the snap. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it's up, it's on its way. It is good. Time out of the field. 9:58 left to go in the third quarter. The Grangers crack the egg on the scoreboard. 31-7 in favor of Cartersville, but the Grangers have scored. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You guys are up.
Number 11 was the return runner, Marquell Coaxum. We did a nice job of covering.
Yes.
Very physical tackle.
To the 14-yard line. Grangers with the pick 6 getting on the board, and now Cartersville deep in their own territory at the 14 on the good coverage. Hands the ball off. Oh, wow, 20, 25, 30. Finally brought down. Like Jacoby got him down around the 32-yard line.
Number 1, Marcus Gary, has returned, and they've been giving some reps to some other guys, but that was a very nice play by Marcus Gary.
Yep, good run. And I think the ball was snapped before one of the Grangers was able to get off the field. Yep, that's what the near judge is saying. One substitution, and Grangers had too many men on the field. 5-yard penalty. So spotting the ball at the 36-yard line, 1st and 5 for Cartersville. Cartersville making some mass substitutions. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now 3 receivers left as one finally gets on the field. They're having some substitution issues of their own. Webb alone in the backfield, under some pressure, lets it go, and intercepted again!
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, no. Couldn't complete the catch. That's Vondez again. And he is just mad at himself. He knew he should have held on to it, but what an effort.
We had good pressure on the quarterback then as well, Mike, and I did notice that we got to him. The guy fell. I'm glad that the official did not buy that because he was trying to sell roughing, and that was not the case.
One receiver left, two right. Webb in the shotgun, man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and he is slowed up, but gets through anyway. Slowed up at the 40 and kept fighting his way down to the 44-yard line, and that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they did a nice job right there getting up the middle. Looked like maybe a trap play. It's been a while since I've watched the front line business, but number one came off a little Klutbach right there and did a great job.
1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. 3 receivers to the left side. Webb will give to Gary. Gary's across the 50, tripped up at the 47-yard line inside Granger territory, bringing up 2nd and about 2.
Gary's got very quick feet. He's an explosive back. Probably wise of them to kind of keep attacking us to keep the clock moving. They've done a good job right now.
Clock is still moving. 8:25 left to go in the third quarter. Cartersville leading 31-7. 3 receivers left. Webb hands it to Gary, and he is tripped up. He is tripped up at the 45-yard line. I thought I saw his knee go down, and it did. But that's going to be enough for the first down, though.
Yeah, DeMartha Kelly was on the stop, but not before he got a couple yards there to give him the first down.
Three receivers left. Nobody split right. Webb will pitch it to Gary. Gary to the 45, and that is it. The Grangers able to stretch their defense out and stop Gary before he could turn the corner.
That was a nice play. They did a little quick pitch to the left, and we did a really good job of keeping it outside shoulder free and pushing it all the way out.
Even lost a yard on the play.
We're playing with a little more gusto, Mike. That as expected, that touchdown run was really a boost.
I love it. 2nd and 11. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Man in motion, left to right. He gets into the slot, and now whistle's blown. And delay a game. No, actually motion. The white hat's back is to me, so I couldn't tell if he did the delay a game or if he did the motion, but I saw the elbows jiggle a little bit, so I'm going to assume it's motion.
It looked like motion, Mike. We got second and 15.
About that, yep, the ball is on their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Back to pass, Webb, looking. Yep, he's going to just do a safety valve to Gary to the near sideline, to the 50, to the 45, and then brought down at the 45-yard line. No flag that I see on that. I remember Desmond Dunlap getting flagged for that type of a tackle somewhere, just the way he picked him up and dropped him backwards. But no flag on that one, thankfully.
Well, I'll tell you what happened right there, Mike. The back made a cut back into the sideline and didn't step out of bounds, and we gang tackled him, had 3 guys on the tackle. So while one guy was doing that, the other guy was striking him. So that was a legal play.
All right. So 2 receivers left, 1 right. Webb, ball slips out of his hand. He goes down with it. He looked like he faked the quarterback draw, stepped up, he stepped back, and as he reared back to pass, the ball slipped out of his hands. He covers it inside their own territory, and that brings up 4th down. They're going to punt for the first time. Well, they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. They're saying that's an incomplete pass.
Well, his arm went back and the ball slipped backwards. I'm not sure I would have called it an incomplete pass.
I wouldn't.
But
waist-high snap. Their punter gets it off. And it is not a good punt. In fact, it's going to check back like a Todd Willis pitch shot at the 30-yard line where LaGrange will set up shop 1st and 10 there. 5:59 left to go in the third quarter. Granger's trailing 31-7, but they've got the ball back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, back again here at Wyman Stadium. It looks like the handoff got up to about the 31 for a yard gain. Didn't see who caught the ball as I was still grabbing my field glasses. But it is to the 31-yard line, 2nd and 9.
All right, we're having to hustle in right here, coming off the sideline.
Ogletree's going to be split off to the near side. Bradfield to the far side. Crawford, as he's been all night in the shotgun. Now Dexter splitting off. And there's the catch at the 31 by Ogletree to about the 34. Dexter split out to the left side to block. That was a good play, I think. Just needed just a little more execution, or I don't know. Ogletree hadn't have stumbled, he might still be running. Third down, about 7. Ogletree to the right side. Crawford in the shotgun. Going to hand the ball off to Canty. Canty's going to try to bust his way forward. Cannot do it. They get up to the 36-yard line, but that brings up 4th down. Fourth and 6. And the Grangers offense is staying out there. Well, nope. Now Wesley comes in to punt. Wesley Coon standing at his own heels on his own 20-yard line. Waiting for the snap. Takes low snap. He does. And it's going to roll and roll and roll. It's going to be picked up at the 25-yard line to the 30 and then dropped at the 33-yard line where Cartersville will start 1st and 10. 31-7 Cartersville with the ball back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
That was really pretty good coverage.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Jennings on the run on 1st down up to the 36-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 6.
They've replaced number 1 with number 2. They've kind of interchanged those guys. They're both really good players.
Yep.
Our defense is playing pretty scrappy right now.
1 receiver to the right side, 2 left. Webb firing, caught, but immediately nowhere for him to go after the 2 Grangers just swarmed all over number 23. And that brings up 3rd down. They'll give him forward progress to the 40.
That was number 6, Jacoby Smith, and number 28, Miles Johnson, who closed the gap so fast. I think there was one more guy right there, too, wasn't there, Mike?
I only saw the 2, but may have been one there just in case to help clean it up. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Jennings. He'll get the first down, split across the 50, lowers his shoulder, gets down to the 46-yard line inside Granger territory, and that's going to move the chains.
He slipped by us right there. We had hands on him, and I saw his jersey being grabbed. We just couldn't bring him down, and he exploded for the first down. They are explosive.
31-7 in favor of Cartersville, and they've got a fresh set of downs at the Granger 46. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
Wow.
And yeah, Granger defense just got through there like a knife through butter. They're going to say an incomplete pass as Webb just got rid of it as best he could.
I tell you, number 33, Jacquez Smith, had a chance to get an interception. He came out of nowhere in terms of the view of the quarterback.
Second down. Back to pass. Webb looking. Just looks for a little safety valve there. And caught at the 40 to the 35-30. One man to beat. Not going to beat him. Down all the way inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line.
You know, Mike, this whole game I've not commented on this, but it looked like there was a hold right there. They threw a screen pass, and we had a guy going to pursue, and it looked like we were at a disadvantage because of a hold. The guy did make a great run. I want to give him credit. And Jacoby Smith made a great play stopping the touchdown.
That was Jennings on the catch out of the backfield. And now it's 1st and goal for Cartersville.
We're going to have to be stingy here.
Webb takes a snap, gives it to Jennings up the middle, and he is just stuffed. He got maybe a yard, if that, and that Granger defense just filled the gaps and made sure he got nowhere. Second and goal. 1:17 left to go in the third quarter. Love to see a stop here. Webb's going to give to Jennings. Jennings is slung down. A massive Granger's in there to stop him. Brings up third down. Third down.
Excellent defensive push.
Sweet. And there was just 4 or 5 Grangers around him. Thad Dixon going in for LaGrange. Third down and timeout called by LaGrange. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 31-7 in favor of Cartersville. In the quarter, we'll be back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Wow.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Third down and goal from the 5-yard line. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Cartersville with the ball. Cartersville with the 31-7 lead. Granger defense looking to be a wall. Webb's under center. Pitch to Jennings, and he's going to get hit at the goal line, and he's not going to get in. He's stopped.
That's a great defensive play.
And that brings up fourth down. Now, does Cartersville go for it, or do they kick? They got a good kicker. Looks like they might go for it.
They've got a heavy set in, Mike. I don't know if you said that. We're down at the quarter.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter. We got to go get them. Granger's down 31-7. But But that stop was key, and I'll talk about it after this 1 minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
4th down, Cartersville's going for it. Webb under center. A lot of big, beefy fullbacks back there.
Come on!
Jennings is stopped. He's stopped, and the Grangers get the ball on downs.
Number 17, Quay Bowles, penetrated the line. It was a great team effort. They loaded up. They had a heavy set trying to pound it in on us, and we did a great job.
Now, the reason it was a big deal that the Grangers stopped them before the quarter was had Cartersville scored on that, they'd be up by more than 30, and then we have a running clock. No running clock here. These kids are going to get a whole lot more reps, and doggone, they got a fire in their eyes right now.
Yeah, we're actually playing really good ball right now.
1st and 10, they'll spot at the 3-yard line. LaGrange will have it 1st and 10. Bradfield and Ogletree on the near side. Crawford will hand the ball off, and did he get out of the end zone? Yes, he did, but not much of a pass, about a yard.
I think we're on the 1-yard line, Mike.
Yep. 2nd down. So Bradfield's coming off. Second down and about 12. Crawford still in the shotgun. One receiver split off to the right side. A double tight end. Going to hand the ball off. Going to try to get outside the line. He does get out of the end zone up to about the 4.
That was Andre Canny. Bounced it out a little bit to the right side.
So 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
We've got a little more breathing room right here. We need to make something happen. Cartersville's defense has been pretty stingy.
Crawford brings his men to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the left side. Crawford takes the snap, looking, firing, caught, but tackled immediately near the 5-yard line. That's Bradfield on the catch. Just good coverage. And that'll be a punting situation for Kuhn, but that's good because Kuhn's got a leg. He can flip the field really well.
Yeah, he does a good job. We've got a short punting distance right here. We're gonna have to. I mean, he's gonna be back at the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that's where every cog in this machine has to be right. Good snap, good grab, good punt. Let's see where it happens. Standing with his heels near the goal line there.
Good snap.
Good snap. Mm-hmm. And there's a good grab, and there's a high punt. fielded about the 40 to the 35, and then corralled down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line, where Cartersville will set up shop first and 10. 9:18 to go, 31-7. Back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quick pass up the middle, and the Cartersville gets up to about the 10-yard line, so fresh set of downs, and now a pass off to the right side, caught but immediately tackled by the Grangers over there on the far side for, I believe, no gain.
I tell you, we have responded very well to their passing game. Looks like we've got somebody down the sideline right here, Mike. Getting up, he got up. Was it number 3? Was it Valdez in the tackle and the miss?
Yep. He's coming off the field on his own power. Ogletree's coming in for him. And now a timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with him. 31-7 in favor of Cartersville. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
To beating injuries or ailments, get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Second and goal from the 9. The Grangers come back out on the field. Cartersville now coming on the field as well. Hurricanes leading at 31-7. Webb standing in the shotgun. That's Gary as the running back right behind him. One receiver either side. Webb fires it and caught number 18, and he's going to battle his way into the end zone touchdown.
To the tight end, number 18.
Oh, what's his name? That is Jackson Lowe. We've called his name before today.
Yep, 2 or 3 times. He is a 6'6" receiver that works very well with his quarterback. They've just got a good combination. Very difficult to defend. We were actually in good spot.
Yeah. Lots of big kids on this team. The snap, the spot, the kick. It is up, it's on its way, and it is good. 38-7 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
That was a 3-play drive, 29 yards, a 10-yard Touchdown catch from T. Webb to Lowe, and it's now 38-7 in favor of Cartersville, and that's the first points the Grangers have given up in the second half since the Hampton game. And there's the kickoff. Fielder about the 5-yard line to the 10, looking for a blocker to the 15. Reverses his field to the 20, and that is all that's going to happen.
That was Dylan Norvell.
Yep. They've been kicking it to him all game long.
You know, he had one really good run that was explosive, but I think he's being a little bit hesitant right now, taking off up into the pile, kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. I think they'll probably help him with a little bit of film session when they get back on just hitting it up hard and see what happens.
Yep. So the Grangers will have first and 10. Ball spotted at the 20. Two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Crawford will take the snap. There's the give. Gets a decent hole before it's closed up to about the 24-yard line.
LaRocco Glaze went up the middle right there. Made a little shifty move back to the left to get a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 6. No. Two receivers left. Crawford waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Looking, caught but brought down. Bradfield immediately. He gets to the 26, but just good coverage there.
Yeah, really good coverage. It was actually a good throw and catch. Crawford made a nice pass. It was right on the money.
Yep.
Bradfield pulled it right in. It looked great. They just the defense was right there to keep us to a minimum.
3rd and 4. Crawford getting to the huddle. Telling the play to his men. Ogletree goes off to the left side. Got 3 receivers on the near side. Crawford looking. He's going to fire it to the left side and is tipped up in the air and intercepted. Just a little high for Ogletree. He did get a hand in it, and the ball went up in the air and it is pulled down by a Purple Hurricane at the Granger 45-yard line.
I tell you, Mike, what happened there is that ball hit him right in the hands and it bounced off. He had it in his hands, but the distraction from the defender, and it popped right up and it landed right in the hands of the Cartersville defender.
Yep.
It was the ball was actually thrown right on the money.
6:43 to go in the game. And the Hurricanes will start 1st and 10 at their own 45, at the Granger 45 rather.
All right, we need to have a stop right here to get the momentum back going the other way.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Webb looking. Oh, he's going to look to throw a home run ball all the way downfield and overthrows everybody about 5 yards past the intended receiver. They're just going for the jugular on that one.
It was a pretty good idea. The receiver had gotten behind our defender, and it was a little bit out in front of number 23, Caleb Chapman.
Webb hasn't missed many targets. He missed one there. Webb back to pass again under some pressure and caught about the 35-yard line, and they'll spot him out of bounds at 34. And that's enough for a first down.
They got that over under our left cornerback right there, Devontae Ross, the receiver, number 5, and that moved the chains.
Fresh set of downs for Cartersville, leading 38-7. Three receivers to the left side, one to the right, and caught at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Number 11, Marquale Coxum.
We had 3 guys have their hands on his jersey, and he cut that back and really made us miss. The coaching staff will not be happy watching that one. We were in position right there with our hands on the receiver.
Extra point attempt. Hernandez. There's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 6 minutes exactly left to go in the game, and it is 45-7 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Three plays in that drive, 45 yards, a 34-yard touchdown catch. Webb to Coxum. Now the Grangers get it back trailing 45-7.
We've got to take away the big play.
And there's the ball fielded about the 1-yard line. Referee said no touchback. Still up to about the 20, the 21-yard line before he's driven out of bounds.
That was number 20, Andre Canty.
Canty, yep.
Did a pretty good job. Their number 7 plays offense and defense and has done a super job for Cartersville. He led that tackle.
Don't forget our next broadcast 1 week from tonight, as the Grangers will be the road team against the Troop Tigers at Callaway Stadium. Airtime right here at 7 o'clock. And this is number 30 for LaGrange on the run. He'll get a couple of yards up to about the 23. And Tyquavius Phillips, I'm guessing, or
no?
Different 30?
Yes, sir. I'll tell you in 1 second. Caleb Ross.
Okay. So brings up 2nd and 8. 2 receivers to the right side. Crawford. Throw to Bradfield. Caught. Brought up to about the 26-yard line, maybe the 27.
It's a good throw and catch. Nice play. Caleb Ross was back in as a running back. Was getting some reps. Excellent.
3rd down and 4. Clock running. 4:38 left to go in the game. Grangers trailing 45-7, but they got the ball. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Waiting for the snap, low snap. Crawford able to get it. He's looking, he's firing long, firing deep. Just overthrows the fingertips of Jordan Ogletree. He had a step on everyone. He was behind the defenders. And
really nice push.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan had a step and a half on the guys, and the ball just carried a little bit wide to the sideline. And it was just a little bit long as well. Great idea, great stretch.
And after this punt, if you want to start heading down there for the post-game interview, feel free to do so. One receiver, well, excuse me, not one receiver, back to punt is Kuhn. Knee-high snap, he gets it up, he gets off a dandy. Backpedaling to the 30, to the 25, and it's going to fall dead at the 23-yard line where Cartersville will set up shop 1st and 10. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
T-Webb hands the ball off, and the running back is slung down around the 27-yard line. That is number 28 for them, Jalen Thomas. And a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for Cartersville. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. And actually, that's not Webb. That's a different quarterback out there now, number 13, Brian Wilkins. And that pass is incomplete. Bring it up 3rd down. If you want, yeah. So 3rd and 6. Wilkins in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass. Wilkins under some pressure. Throws it over the middle, little middle screen pass up to about the 30-yard line. Spilled at the 32, and I think that's going to bring up 4th down.
Does he put both of these in? Or just one?
He does both so he can hear. Yeah. Well, it's just tied up, I think. Just knotted up. So Cartersville facing 4th and about 1. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Wilkins in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Going to hand the ball off to that same number 28. Nothing there on the right side. Reverses his field, comes around to the left side and gets the 1st down by a yard. Jalen Thomas. Should be got it right. So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Wilkins in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Thomas. Thomas up to about the 35-yard line, but that's it. Gain of 1. We'll turn coach's microphone up. He's on 3, right, for the wireless mic? Two receivers to the left side. 2nd down for Cartersville. 1 to the right. Waiting for the snap. Wilkins takes a snap, gives it to Thomas again, finds his way across the 35 to the 40. Spilled near the 43-yard line. Needs about the 44. 3rd and 1. And they're just happy to kill clock. About 1:10 left to go in the game. Cartersville, 1 receiver to the right side, 2 left. Wilkins looking for the play, waiting for the play clock to go way down. Now he takes a snap. Now he's going to give to Thomas again. Across the 40, across to the 45-yard line. That's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 for Cartersville. 45-7 in favor of the Hurricanes. And a fresh set of downs. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Waiting for the snap. Wilkins again gives it to Thomas. Thomas under a world of pressure. And down he goes at the 45-yard line for no gain. And I believe that's going to be the last play as they're going to let the clock expire. Make sure your microphone's turned on. Coach Pauly, 45-7 is your final score. Cartersville with the win over LaGrange. So Cartersville remains undefeated in the region. Cartersville will go to 3-0. LaGrange falls to 0-3 and still has 3 very tough opponents coming up. And I am not hearing Coach Pauly. Pauly, is your microphone on?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear now.
Yeah, I'm on the field with Coach Gibbs.
Go ahead.
Congratulations. You want me to grab him now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. They were pretty fast tonight. Tell us what you're thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. Most talented team we faced so far. Head to toe, I said they're the best coached team in our region. They got the best athletes from top to bottom. And back to, our kids got to come up. You don't show up and expect to play a great team and not execute. And we got behind. We fought our tails off in the fourth. Tied to fourth. It's what we wanted to see. We wanted to practice, get better. We got to keep working on us.
Well, I tell you, the second half we came out. It was nice. Valdez got the interception, made it back. You can see a good surge there. And second half was a much harder played on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, they didn't do anything offensively or defensively we didn't practice for. We just take a long time for us to settle down and get into the flow of the game. And then once we get rid of that, then we're a pretty good team. But we got to start a little bit faster.
Yeah, Coach, I tell you, you were right. Give them some credit. They caught the ball real well. Their quarterback was very effective. I think in the first half they only had 3 drops, and they made some really good catches. Their receivers made the passes look good as well. So our guys are in pretty good position. They just made some good plays.
Oh, absolutely. He's the most accurate passer, certainly in our region. He's going to throw the ball with precision and hit those windows if you give them to him. And we weren't able to hit our windows, and they were. And, the first half score resulted. But there was no way we were going to do a running half at halftime, a running clock. We needed more plays to get better at who we are.
Well, you can tell, Coach, that, you talk about the eye of the athlete. We never lost the eye of the fight, and we haven't all season, and that was good to see as well.
Yeah, our kids fight. They'll face adversity and fight. The key is now for them not to turn on each other, to turn to each other and bond. And, it doesn't get any easier. We got a hell of a troop game next week.
Coach, I listened to your interview before the game, and one thing for sure is, you were working on just improvement, and, Coach, that's just part of it.
Yeah, our halftime message was, second half's a competitive practice, and we get to go practice against one of the best teams in the state. And, I think we did pretty good. I like the effort in the second half and the execution. We gotta build upon that.
No question. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Coach Pauly. Thank you, Coach Gibbs. When we come back, we will tell you how we got here. We got a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back with the second half recap. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey folks, T.O.D.D. Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pinks for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. Featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
My apologies. I thought we were on a different spot break. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and take a full break here. LaGrange losing to Cartersville. We'll take a full break, then we'll do the second half recap. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back at Wyman Stadium, the Grangers lose to Cartersville 45-7. Second half, well, the Grangers were trailing only 31-0 when LaGrange wound up going 3-and-out, punting the ball away. Cartersville throws an interception. Vondez Taylor with the pick six, running it all the way back, and it's 31-7. And LaGrange starting to get a little momentum, but both teams exchanged the punts. And then Cartersville in the fourth quarter, LaGrange's Cartersville wound up going turning the ball over on downs at the Granger 3. LaGrange couldn't get out of the shadow of their own end zone, punting the ball away. And Cartersville starting their drive at the 29-yard line of the Grangers. It only took 3 plays before 10-yard touchdown catch from T. Webb to Lowe, 38-7 in favor of Cartersville. LaGrange then throws an interception. Cartersville takes 3 plays to go the 45 yards, a 34-yard touchdown catch to coax them from Webb, and it's 45-7 is your final score. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. Of course, LaGrange losing 45-7. It was Central Carroll getting drubbed by Cedartown 48-17. And Sandy Creek Chapel Hill, this is an interesting one. They're still in the fourth quarter. And last I have, Sandy Creek leading Chapel Hill 13-7. And that game still in the fourth quarter. Troop has the night off. So the standings are as followed. Cartersville is at 3-0. Troop at 2-0. It'll be Cedartown at 2-1. Central Carroll at 1-2. And when that game's over with, it'll be either Chapel Hill or Sandy Creek at 1-1. The other one will be 0-2, and LaGrange at 0-3. And the Callaway Cavaliers, they defeat Lamar County 45-6. Tell you what, that's going to do it from here in here at Cartersville. Trying to find my notes here. That's going to do it from Cartersville. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, which could have got you a better result, though. Once again, your final score of 45-7 for Cartersville. Cartersville improves to 3-0 in the region, 7-0 overall, while the Grangers drop to 0-3 in the region, 1-5 overall. Join us next Friday night as the Grangers take on the crosstown rival Troop Tigers Airtime is 7 o'clock. Granger Football is a production of Eagles Nest Incorporated. From our broadcast partner, Coach Mike Pauley, and much thanks to him for filling in, our producer, Jackson Choate, and our board operator, Hunter Bronner, I'm Michael Buchanan saying good night and go Grangers.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we